Welcome to the Roadrunner 89 Investment Network, where we talk about interracial love and marriage. Hope you enjoy Swirl to Investment. When it comes to interracial marriage, the most successful is black women, white men. And the reason is because black women are the most nurturing, most loving, most loyal, most spiritual, and most beautiful. Any questions? Swirl to investment. Choose the black woman.
People got a problem with some of these women married to white men. Yeah, I'm gonna go there this morning. Oh my God. Well, look, I don't know their situation, but this is what I do know. Some of them, a lot of them are dark-skinned black women, and some Negroes got a problem seeing the beauty in dark-skinned black women. Don't you be mad because a white boy came along and saw what you threw away. I ain't saying that's everybody. I ain't saying that's everything. I'm not saying it's universal. But before you rag on them, understand the story. Some of these darker skinned black women don't get no love. Could be at a place like Harvard, Princeton, and Yale, and the brothers dating all white women. Now that's their choice if they want to do that, but look at the demonization of darkness. Look at the chocolate charm that's being overlooked. Look at it, and we got everything in the book. Vanilla vitality, caramel cuteness, chocolate charm, mocha magic. We got it all, bruh. And yet we overlook that, right? Because we think that the white man's water is wetter. And skin and flesh is sweeter and sexier. So don't be mad at black women who refusing to be by themselves if they wanted to be a partner, accepted the love and devotion of a white man who saw their value beyond their skin in a way that certain black men could, or saw the beauty and value in their skin, not transcending their darkness, inhabiting it in delicious fashion. But that's another story. So the thing.
All right. How's everybody doing today? Good to see you, Akita. Be listening in. Awesome. All right, guys. I got a show today. This is earlier than usual. Okay. When I put the time to be determined, that's because I don't have a time yet due to my work schedule and what I got going on. I have to do my YouTube around my employment, around my job. So I wish I didn't have to work so I could just do this full time. But unfortunately, the job pays the bills. This is what I love to do. But I get it in there when I can. I want to say something before I start the show. Okay, the show we're going to talk about avoiding the dust. Swirling, good, bad, and ugly. Okay, swirling is a beautiful thing done the right way. Swirling to investment. Okay. But not everybody swirls for that. There's a lot of people that swirl because it's trendy, because they want to see what it's like to be with a black woman and all this stuff. I'm for swirl the right way, for investment. Okay. And, the other day at work, somebody's saying, yeah, he's down with the swirl. No, I'm not. And I know you're going to say, what? You're not down with the swirl? No, I'm an investor right now. I'm invested. My swirling days are over. Ended back in 1993. Okay. I do support swirling the right way, though, but I'm not a swirler. Okay. I am married. I am an investor. And that's the goal that I had when I was swirl to investment. And that's why I say that word, right? Swirl to investment. And that's what it means. interracial dating to marriage. And that's what I promote. And I come on here, guys, and I I want to share a blessing with you that I have, that me and Sandy have, how we could come together as a white man and black woman and find love and marriage and, be successful with our life, having a family. We have kids and grandkids now. Um, awesome things have happened. We've been blessed. And I want to share that blessing with you. And I want you to see what I have. And I love it when you see me and my wife because we're everyday people. Okay. And we found love interracially. We swirled to investment. Okay. And that's what I want to show you. And when I started this YouTube, I wanted to do, I started doing videos, but I wanted you to see who I am. So you get a real person, a real everyday American man, white man that loves black women. And, us as white men, there's good and bad, right? There's a lot of us that love black women and want to be with black women. And there's a lot of us that aren't in it just because we have a desire to see what it's like. No, some of us are with black women because that's who we want to be with. That is our preference. Everybody has a preference. And I want to show you that. Okay. So you see a real person in a real life. And you see me and my wife. And I think that's powerful. I think that's something, you can see, and you're not just hearing me talk. You're actually seeing me as a person, as a human being. And, I want to share my blessing with you. Okay. And let people know that there are good white men out there that love black women. And yes, and there's other black men that are good men that love black women too. And I want to share that with you. And I just wanted to say that before we get started. And I want to thank everybody that's been showing me love lately, worried about how I'm doing and stuff. And I'm fine. I mean, but I do appreciate that. And I love you guys. That is so uplifting. That is awesome. And I do appreciate it. And I don't take nothing for granted. The love you show me, I embrace it. And it's a blessing. Okay. Just want you to know that. And thank you guys. Thank you for the uplifting words. Moving forward, I'm kind of in reflection of my channel and where I want to take it, the next steps. I got a Discord set up, and last Sunday we had a good time. Just being in the chat. We got on the voice channel and we're talking, and it was awesome. We even watched a movie together. I'm still kind of struggling with that, but we were able to do that, and that was fun. And we came together, and that's what I want. And I do want to have movie nights here and there. And this Sunday, I'm going to do a roundtable discussion and talk about the channel and where we can go from here. And if you guys have any ideas you would like me to do, if you want to be part of the channel and do a one-on-one, I always have an open panel, usually, but, I just want to tell you guys, thank you. I feel the love. I really do. And it's amazing. And, there's times you're up and down. There's times people come and go, and, it does bother you, but you got to move forward. And, and I wish the best for everybody. I really do. YouTube's YouTube, but I want to do some things going forward, guys. And I'm going to talk about, my title today, Avoiding Dust, Swirling, Good, Bad, and Ugly. There's dust everywhere. Okay. There was a time in my life I was dusty, and I had to clear the dust out and grow up and, do the right thing. And, and that's what I want to talk about, and what's going on, what I see, and I made some slides, and I'm going to get started. And I've been wanting to do the Beta King, uh, the Dusty deal, but I'm going to do it today. And there's a couple slides I'm going to go over again that I talked about, okay, about the Dusties and the ones to watch out for, okay. And ladies, you tell me if I'm right or wrong with this. This is what I see, okay. Okay, I'm going to add this. You guys seen this guy, right? We did a thing on this, but I think it's important to go over this again. Okay, this Dusty here is the Faker Jack Joker. The Faker Jack Jokers, the ones that give out a false image. Okay, boast about being a high value man. We've seen these Dusties, right? High value. Has a nice car and nice clothes, but lives in a crappy apartment. Okay, I've seen this so many times. A lot of these Beta Kings, Dusties, they want an image that they've got money, they're high value, they're ballers, right? But in reality, they're really not. All their money's invested on their image instead of the more important things in life. Instead of having a house and a not so nice car, they have a nice car and a crappy apartment. Okay. Now, that's number 2. Number 3, has more money in his pocket than his bank account. Credit score very low. Okay, this is the Faker Jack Jokers. These guys, they usually have more money in their pocket than the bank account. They probably have like $20 or, but walking around with a couple $100 in their pocket. They do this. Okay. And a lot of times they'll have a wad of money. This is what they used to do back in the day that I've seen. They'd get a 20, roll it up with a bunch of ones. So it looks like they got a big wad of money when they pull it out, which ain't really much money. It's just deception. Okay. A false image. Number 4, chooses to be a player and pimp instead of husband and father. Many times has babies, mamas. Okay. This guy is not a family man. Don't want to be. He will impregnate women, but he will not marry them. He wants to be a pimp and player and not a husband and father. Okay. Number 5, claims to be alpha, but is very beta and believe he is the prize and counts his success on how many women he sleeps with, his body count. He thinks he's alpha because he sleeps with multiple women, got a high body count. His ego grows off that. But that's not alpha behavior. That's beta, not taking responsibility for your actions. Okay. Number 6, he does think he's the prize. He don't believe the woman is. He thinks he is the most desirable and always right, and blames all his problems on Black women and white supremacy and the system. He's never at fault. Okay. It's Black women's fault. It's white supremacy. And he'll even call Black women with white men white supremacists. We've heard this, right? Okay. Number 7 gets angry, jealous, and can be very dangerous. Okay. That there is your Faker Jack Joker. Okay. That guy, all right, he pushes forward a false image. He makes people think he's something he's not. He tries to make people think he's got money, he's high value, and he's really not. He really don't have much money. His credit score's going down the tubes, but does have a nice car, dresses good, puts forth that false image. Unfortunately, a lot of Black women fall for this Faker Jack Joker. And when they find out what they really got, a lot of times it's too late. But be careful of this guy, okay? He's out there. We've all seen this guy, okay? I'm just putting a funny name to it, but this is really how men do, okay? And he lives in his mother's basement. Yeah, a lot of them do. Some, if they don't have that crappy apartment, they're still at home. There's men still at home in their 40s and 50s, unfortunately. It's sad. I've seen it. Okay, but they'll still claim their high value because they got a nice car and a nice pair of clothes. Okay, um, but their priorities are not straight. Okay, couch surfers, yeah. But that there, ladies and gentlemen, is your faker Jack Joker. Okay, so let's bring him down. Okay, now, okay, this next one, you've seen this, right? And this one has to do with YouTube. This Dusty is a big time YouTube guy, right? He watches it in his basement. He's always watching channels. He's going back and forth trying to create drama between other channels. Okay. Let me add this one. Okay. The kid, let me put this full screen. All right. This is the Ken Skipper Dusty. Okay. I call him the Ken Skipper Dusty. Okay. Number one, Ken Skipper is someone who follows social media, mostly YouTube, loves gossip. Okay. He can't get enough of it. Use And number two, he goes from channel to channel to cause drama. Okay. That's what the Ken Skipper Dusty does. Number three, he believes he's a high value, even though he only has a part-time job or no job at all. He also believes black women need to do better. Okay. He's not the problem in his mind. In his mind, he's a legend in his mind. He believes anything that goes wrong is black women's fault. And this guy, you see these pictures up here, they could look like the normal or everyday guy, or he could look like you know, up and coming rapper or whatever. But he's on YouTube all the time. You know, he just loves the drama, and he follows mostly people like him, but he does come to divestment channels quite often to troll, to make horrible comments. Our swirl channels or channels like mine, this guy, he hates to see black women happy, and he hates to see black women with other men, even though he might not want to be with her. Um, okay. Number four, he is a chameleon. Okay, the Ken Skipper Dusty. He can change into a white man, white woman, black woman, uh, whatever. And he does it multiple times to give you the impression is that you're talking to a white man or a black woman or white woman. But he's just a Dusty behind the mask and just pretending he's something he's not, to create havoc, to get you to think white men think a certain way, ladies, or get white men think black women think this way, or, you know, just causing havoc. He's a troll. Okay. Number five, he is a full-time troll and YouTuber and loves the drama. Okay. And this guy usually is in his mom's basement. He don't really have nothing going on. Okay. YouTube is his life. And, you know, and honestly, if you look at this guy, usually his diet is ramen noodles, moon pies, you know, that's just basically what he does. Okay. And number six, he despises and is jealous of black women. Okay. Um, and sometimes these guys want what black women have. Okay. Black women are moving up. Black women are being successful, doing amazing things. Okay. And a lot of black women don't really have time to be on the YouTube drama like these Ken Skipper Dusties. But they're there because they're living a fantasy life. Believe in their, um, you know, the high value man, which they're really not. Um, anyway, but let me bring him down. Okay, that is your Ken Skipper Dusty. All right, I got another one. Okay, this one you see all the time, and it has to do with STDs, STIs moving rapidly throughout our country. Okay, these guys are a big part of it. Um, You know, every community has problems, but this guy, he's he goes both ways. Okay, let's put it that way. He loves men and women. Okay, this Dusty. Let me add it to the screen. All right, this here is the Rainbow Switchback Dusty. Okay, all right. Number one, he's attracted to men and women. Okay, he's not just gay; he's bi. He's the switchback Dusty. Back and forth. He switches back. Okay. You see the pictures, on one side, you'll see him holding the love sign together. And then on the other side, you'll see, you know, a man and a woman, the straight couple and then the gay couple. Okay. He does them both. He goes both ways with it. This is the rainbow switchback Dusty. Okay. Attracted to men and women. All right. Number two, lives the double life. Most women who date the rainbow switchback don't know he's bisexual. Okay. Most black women that get with these guys do not know that they're bisexual. Okay. Most black women wouldn't put up with that. Okay. Yeah, there's probably some that are okay with it, but look, from what I see, I don't think black women are into guys that go both ways. Most of them don't want that. Okay. They get with them, they don't know they're that way. Okay. And this is, if they want to be gay, say who you are. If you go both, look, tell the woman because you're putting her in danger of STDs, STIs, HIV. Okay. This I don't like this because this guy is pretending he's something he's not, or he's not letting you know the other half of him. Let's put it that way. Okay. Number three, gay or bisexual men have 50% higher risk of HIV. Okay. Then the straight American man is like 1%. That's diagnosed. I think I read that wrong. Okay. So put that in perspective. Okay. Homosexuality spreads HIV a lot faster than heterosexual relationships. Okay. And I'm not going to get in graphic why that is. Okay. Deals with blood, it deals with tearing. I'm going to leave it there. Okay. But a man and woman's a natural sexual thing. It's that way. It's harder to spread HIV between men and women. Two men can spread it a lot faster, 50 times faster. Okay. Gay and bisexual men are diagnosed with HIV 79 times more than heterosexual males. Okay. Let that sink in. They're spreading it faster. Okay. And when a woman's with a man and don't know he's this way, that could be very dangerous. Okay. And HIV in the black community is spreading fast. And a lot of it has to do with the rainbow switchback Dusty. Okay. He's not telling his partner who he really is. He's not going to let you know he's with you and then a man later. Okay. This is really problematic. And it gets to the rest of the community because people having sexual relations with each other throughout the nation can spread these diseases. Okay. And that's why we should go back to the basics. Marriage. Okay. A man, a woman, one partner. Okay. And I know people are going to say, well, you're getting religious. Well, yeah, I am. Because I believe in, sex should be within marriage, not with random people. It's not a recreation. It's for reproduction and bonding with your wife, showing your wife you love her. Okay, that's the place for it. Time and place for everything, right? But when you have the rainbow switchback Dusty, look, and it just makes it dangerous. And I've even seen stories where it happens within marriage, where women are married to a man for years and she don't even know he's that way and finds out later. You know what I mean? It's very dangerous. Very. So be careful of the rainbow switchback dusty ladies. Okay. Know who you're with. Okay. And two, can there be white men that are switchback dusties? Yes, they can. Okay. Vet all men. Okay. Seriously. So I'm just going to put that out there. Number 5, women need to vet all men they have relationships with. Yes. You need to get to know them. And you don't need to give up your body till you know who he is. I would say wait till marriage. But if you're not going to do that, for God's sake, ladies, know who he is. There's too many people getting hurt. There are lives that are destroyed because of this stuff. We'll laugh at this slide, but really, this is a serious thing. Protect yourself, ladies. Okay? Okay. Let me bring down this slide, okay? All right. All right. That was the rainbow switchback Dusty. We've seen this guy, right? Okay, you know this. This guy, it ain't unusual to have switchback Dusties. They're out there. Okay? Be careful. Okay. Next, Dusties. Okay? Now I'm going to cover white Dusties, okay? And I'm going to tell you about some white Dusties that I've known and situations that I've seen, okay? A lot of black women think they get with a white man, it's going to be better and, it's going to be great, okay? And a lot of times it will be, okay? But there are dusty men amongst us, okay? So I want you to be careful of the signs, okay, of dusty white men. And this is what I call dusty Chad flakes, creepy dusty Chad flakes, okay? Let me put this up here. Okay, the creepy dusty Chad flakes, okay? Okay, very creepy. And he practices poor hygiene, okay? He's not a real clean guy. He's just real creepy. He does like black women. He lusts after them. And number 2, attracted to black women, very lustful and fetishizer. Okay, he desires women only for their bodies. Okay, he lusts after them. He's focused on body parts. That's what fetishization is. Sexual gratification with certain body parts. Trying to fulfill a sexual desire in that way. Looking at a woman as an object. His love for black women is just lust. Okay, there's no love there at all. He's just thinking what he can do to her instead of the beautiful woman she is, what's in her heart. There are many white men like this out there. I see them all the time. Be careful, ladies. Okay, and this guy will play on your hurt, your pain, and he sees you're opening up your option. He'll try to pretend he's that good guy, but he's really not. Okay. Number 3, he is a great deceiver. Okay, makes you think he has a heart of gold, but only has an ass full of dust. Okay, let's put it that way. You think he's got a heart of gold? No, he's got an ass full of dust. That's him. He's a great deceiver. He'll make you think he's a good guy. He'll make you think he's for you, but that's the way he is. Okay, and we see men like that all over the place. I see them at work. Okay, they're out there. Okay, wherever he goes, he leaves a trail of flakes and dust. Okay, and what I mean by that is wherever he goes, he leaves his bad behavior. People see how he is. He gives us white men and non-black men a bad name. Makes us look like, we're creepy fetishizers, that we're just lusting after black women. Okay? And it might hurt your chances with a black woman if she thinks you're like that. Okay. Ladies, we're not all like this. Okay. But there are white men out there. I gotta warn you, we gotta police ourselves. Look, early in my life, when I was dating, I had some dust. Okay. I had to change as a person, I had to get it right. Um, it's easy to fall in the lust and stuff. Um, but with the power of God, I got out of that crap. Okay. And but you got to watch out for these guys. They have an agenda. Okay. Lurks around black women. He's a stalker. Okay. This guy could even be like a serial killer type dude. I mean, they're creepy. They might follow black women around. They creep around. They're um, just because a white man stares at you don't mean he's this guy. But look for the red flags, ladies. Okay, this guy is not right. Um, Number 6, find a man who loves you, an investor, not a beta king. Ladies, okay? All right, there's dust everywhere. Okay? Whether it be black men, white men, okay? Um, I think we have less dust, but it's still dust. So be careful. Let me take this down and say a few things. Speaking of the dusty flakes, okay? Back when me and my wife were in Colorado, right? When I was stationed out there in the army, um, my wife had a friend that, lived in the neighborhood. She was a black woman. She was a single mother. Um, she was an awesome lady, you know. Um, she's a little crazy, you might say, but she had a hard life, but she had a good heart. She was a friend of ours, right? And she's seen the relationship me and Sandy had, and with our kids, and she could see the love there, right? And so she wanted to open up our options. And we thought that that's a good idea. Um, Look, there's other men. There's not just black men. Okay. So um she went and she started dating this guy. He was a white guy. Seemed like a nice guy, right? She was happy. She was in the clouds. She found somebody that loved her. She's in this interracial relationship now. And, believing she's going to have what me and Sandy have, right? And we thought so too. He seemed like a good guy. But this guy was dusty. He was a dusty flake. He was cheating on her. Okay. He was in the black women. She was catching him with other black women. Okay. He had a preference, but he didn't just want one black woman. He wanted many. Very dusty. That's a dusty flake. And, she ended up hitting this guy with her car. She was mad. I can't blame her. Okay. It's a good thing he didn't charge her, and it could have went really bad. Okay. But her heart was broken. She was taken advantage of. She was used. She was exploited by this white man that seemed like a good man. But he was a flaky dusty. So, ladies, do you want true love? Do you want a man that loves you? Or do you want someone to exploit you, to take advantage of you, to lust after you? Because if you're in the lust field, you might as well stay where you're at. Tyrone can hook you up with that. Okay? But I think most black women want love. They want a relationship. They want something stable. Um, and black women got such a good heart. And what bothers me is a lot of black women can be taken advantage of because they got a big heart. And when you show them love, they gravitate to that. Ladies, be careful. Okay? I know some of us, I know we get up here and we say, black women, we love you and this and that, and we do. Okay? But there's some of us out there that might not love you the same way others do. Okay. And what I mean is, there might be some that just want to make videos about black women because it's popular. Okay. There might be some that's in their heart. Okay. I love black women. I do. And I've been blessed when I've been around black women. Okay. I am a Christian. That is my faith. And my faith and my path in life, black women have impacted that. I've been touched by Christian black women. Thus, I'm a Christian. I married a black woman. Black women have shown me love. And because of their actions, their love, and the women they totally change the path that I have in my life. And that's why I want to talk to you about this stuff. Because, I found true love. And I would tell other white men, look at black women. There is a treasure out there. There is a beautiful woman out there that's got a heart of gold that will be there for you, will have your back. But you got to treat her right. You got to give her love and respect. Okay? You got to earn that. Black women are a precious treasure from God. And I'm convinced they're the best option, the best choice. I look back on my life, I'm like, wow. And growing up, what did I ever do for black women? Nothing. But they loved me along the way. So just me being up here telling you how I feel, showing my life, my wife, talking about black women in a positive way, I feel that's the least I could do. There's so much slander thrown black women's way. There's so much hate. And a lot of it comes from black men, unfortunately. And that blew my mind when I started seeing this. But ladies, your beauty, your love, your heart, your soul is precious. It is valuable. Do not give it to a man that don't deserve you. Get with the guy that wants to invest with you. We don't need no lifetime swirlers around here. Swirl should be a temporary thing to get you to marriage. It shouldn't be something you live your life doing. That's my opinion. Now you can choose your own path. But I'm not down with the swirl when it lasts forever. I'm not down with the swirl because it's trendy. I am not down with the swirl because black women are fine and people want to see what it's like to be with them. I'm down with the swirl that leads to investment. Swirling needs to be temporary. Thus, dating needs to be temporary. People date their whole life. Well, swirling forever is the same thing. It's just interracially. But, you can have your choice. You don't have to get married. I'm not telling people you need to do this. Okay, I'm not judging. People don't get married for certain reasons, and that's their business. But what I'm saying is I promote swirl to investment. I don't promote swirl for the fun. Okay? I don't promote swirling because it's trendy. Yeah, swirling can be a trap. Yeah. Yeah, I think she did start the thing about swirl. But I where she went with it, I think it was a good thing. You know, dating interracially, talking to women how to how to conduct themselves, how to dress, to meet certain men. That's good. That makes sense because your image can put you with certain type of people. How you dress, how you conduct yourself. Okay. I talked about attraction, you know, and what really made me fall in love was black women that dress nice, dress professionally. You know, I would go after those type of women more than the women that were showing their bodies. I mean, seriously, because I knew the women that dressed professionally carried themselves. I just believed that would be a better choice. She would have more love for me than the one that's, you can see her body, right? You might desire that because, a woman's body's beautiful. I'm not going to lie. Us as men desire that. It's natural, but it should be within marriage. Okay. But, you know, but that does make sense how you dress, you know, and, and I tell you, I talk about Anita Baker comparing to Beyonce, right? And people say, well, why would you pick Anita Baker in her prime over Beyonce? Well, the reason is I love that image because these are the black women as I was growing up, I would see. Okay. The traditional black woman, the black woman in church. Okay. The black woman that I felt love from. Okay. That's why I'm so attracted to that image. Does that make sense? One guy at work told me, he says, you really don't know how black women are. Yeah, you've been married to a black woman most of your life, almost 30 years, but you really don't know. I'm like, what? What do you mean I don't know? But I think this guy had a point. And I don't know all black women. I don't. I know the black women in my area, where I'm from, where I live. And most of them are conservative black women, traditional women of faith. That's the majority of black women I'm around. I do know those women, and I love those women. There are some black women in different states. I don't know the culture like that. Okay. I can only see women in my wife's family, in Texas and Mississippi and stuff. I know them and we visit them and but I really don't know. He had a good point, but that don't matter. Um, but the black women I've met in my life, I feel are the best option. And my life validates that. You know. But hey, LV, good to see you. But anyway, guys, just be careful. Okay. I'm gonna show a couple slides I shown before just as a review, and then I'm gonna open the panel if you guys want to come up and speak. Okay. All right. This one, I love this slide, and this says it all. Okay. This here, today's black woman. Okay, you got these pictures, right? You got Wonder Woman. I'm waiting for a Wonder Woman movie that has a black woman. I found that picture of Black Wonder Woman. Okay. And I think that represents the Black Wonder Woman, black women's strength. Okay. They say a strong black woman. I don't think it's masculine strong. I just think she's strong. She adapts and overcomes. She gets her education in. She moves up. She does what she has to do. She has to be that Wonder Woman. I'm serious. Black women have to do that. Okay. Unfortunately, they have the least resources, but they are the most successful. That makes them, they're doing wonderful things. They're Wonder Woman. Okay. That's why I put that picture. Now, this one below Wonder Woman is the professional black woman, the business black woman. She's well dressed. She's in front of her laptop, got her glasses. She looks very professional. She's making things happen. This is the black woman in the corporate world. We see that are moving up, making money, opening businesses, doing amazing things. And being the most educated leads to jobs like this. Okay. And then and the right hand side, you see a black woman praying. Okay. That represents the black woman of faith. the spiritual black woman. Okay. She's got a heart of gold. She is loyal. She loves her husband and family. And if she doesn't have one, you know, she loves her kids. And, looking to have a husband, to have a good relationship. This is the woman of faith we see in church. This is a woman that has a heart of gold and the biggest heart ever. Okay, and then down at the bottom, you see a black woman here. She's beautiful. Looks like she's in Hawaii. She's just physically beautiful, and she's got a good heart too. And black women are very beautiful physically, right? But they're beautiful inside too. Their heart, their emotions, their character. Black women are the most beautiful all the way around. Period. End of story. But anyway, let me read this slide real quick and I'll go to the next one. Most educated women in the United States, hands down. Okay. Nobody can dispute that. Okay. Most spiritual women of faith. Black women are the most spiritual. Okay. They are. A lot of the channel I have, a lot of the women here are women of faith, women that believe in God. Okay. Very spiritual. Lead the way in the corporate world. Black women are leading the way in the corporate world. There for a while, they've been the biggest entrepreneurs, still are, opening in the most businesses. Okay. And they're just leading the way in the corporate world. Most professional women, black women. Okay. Most loving, loyal, feminine, most nurturing. All those traits describe the black woman. And anybody that says black women are not feminine, they're just stupid. Black women are the most feminine. Now, if she's a single mother trying to make ends meet, struggling, and got a lot on her mind, and she's got to take care of her kids herself, and the man bailed on her, yeah, she's going to be a little upset. Okay? Anybody would in that situation. But you show her love and respect, and you do what a man should do, that femininity comes right out. Okay? Okay, and they are the most nurturing. They'll be by your side and look. This past week, when black women showing me love, they try to lift me up. And that's black women. That's their character. My wife, always looking out for me, and I always having my back. Okay. Number 5, puts everyone first. That's what black women do. And she adapts and overcomes. Okay. That's what black women are doing. We're seeing them move up the corporate ladder because they have to. We're seeing them become the most educated because they have to. And they're leading the way in that. They adapt and overcome. Black women are amazing that way. Okay. Most successful with the least amount of resources. That's the black woman. Mind, heart, body, and soul. The black woman is the most beautiful woman on earth. Amen. Period. End of story. The debate is over. Black women are the most beautiful. Okay. All right. So anyway, today's black woman. Okay. All right. Now you've seen this slide. I'm going to show it again. The power couple. Okay. Black women, white men are the most successful married group out there today. Okay. Longest lasting marriage, most successful. 50% less chance of divorce than a black couple. It's higher than that now. Okay. 44% less chance of a divorce than a white couple. Black women, white men, we're winning when we date each other and marry each other. White men and black women, they are leaders in their community. They protect their counterparts. We do. White men, we protect our Beckys and Karens, do we not? That's why we got Karens running around. They're so protected. Okay. And black women, you protect black men. You march for them. You cake for them. You stand up for them. You're protecting the black man, black woman. Like white men, we protect the white woman. We're like the protectors in our community. We are the leaders. So, of course, when you put a positive and positive together, you get extremely positive. Um, both alphas, wolf pack. That's us. All right. Let me put that down, and I'm going to open up the chat. If you guys want to, well, the chat's open. I mean, I'm going to open up the panel if you want to talk before I close down. But that's what I wanted to cover today, ladies and gentlemen. And ladies, I would just say, and gentlemen, observe, okay? When you're out there dating and stuff, look, get to know each other. Now, I didn't put up a slide for this, but can there be dusty black women out there? Are they out there? Yes. Okay. There are good and bad in all groups. Mostly black women, are mostly good women. They're awesome, you know. But there are some that will do you wrong. I want to talk about this real quick, and I'm talking to white men. Okay. Be with a black woman that accepts you for who you are. Okay. Don't be with one that wants to change you, because there are black women that are attracted to white men but want you to be a black man. Does that make sense? She's physically attracted to you, but she wants you to act like a black man. Okay. And it could be culturally, political. She wants you to be a certain way. Okay. Be careful of that. Okay. You got to accept people for who they are. Okay. You can run into trouble with that. I have. Okay. So be careful. All right. And there are black women that aren't attracted to you, that are attracted to black men, but they're not getting what they want out of a black man, so they'll be with you temporarily. You're the come up guy. Don't be the come up guy. That happens. Okay. So all of us need to vet, be careful, and go for the best option. Black women, white men are the best option. They're the most successful. I promote it. But there is always trouble in paradise. Okay? There always is. You got to be careful. All right? I was with a black woman I was in love with. And it wasn't meant to be, because she tried to change me into something I'm not. And there was a conflict there. Physical was good, but the spiritual and emotional, all that wasn't. And if I would have listened to my father, I wouldn't have got in that situation. But that's neither here nor there. Be careful, ladies. Guys, be careful. Strategic. Don't get wrapped up in the hype, the beauty. Listen to what people say. A lot of times we get emotional and we're not listening. Sometimes we get hyped up and we don't listen. Oh my God, she's so fine. She's so beautiful. And she likes me. But then there's red flags. Well, I could work on, I could fix that. No, you can't. Only God can fix that. So be careful. Okay. But that's what I want to talk about today. I think it's important not to just call out the black dusties, but the white dusties too, and we got to do it generally, because dust is everywhere. I can't, there's millions of people. I can't say, well, Joe Smith over here in New York, he's a dusty white guy. Be careful, ladies. And then Fred over here in Nebraska, ladies, he likes black women, but he's dusty. Can't do that, right? But anyway, just be careful, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to put the link up here if you want to come up before I close. And I'll give you a chance to do so. But I just want to say to everybody, thank you for the love. Thank you for the encouragement. Okay? Ladies and some of the guys, I do thank you. Okay? I just want to say that. Yesterday I got a little package sent to me, and I'm like, who's this? And what it was a young lady I sent a Bible to when I did my Bible or my prayer meeting, which I'm going to get back to doing, guys. Um, you know, I sent her that. She sent me a little package with a little gift. She says, "Keep your head up." She says, "We love you and we're there for you." And I was like, "Wow." But anyway, I just want to thank you guys. I do. All right. All right. Pro white leadership. How's it going, young lady?
Everything is going wonderful.
Okay. Yeah.
Yes.
What did you think about the Dusties? Because we got dust everywhere, right? And I try to make it funny, but it's real. I mean, the rainbow switchback. We've seen him in action, right? That
Right,
can be
right,
dangerous,
right. Yes.
and I'm serious about that one. That one's that's probably the most dangerous, as in, uh, well, spreading of diseases, of course.
Yeah,
But
well, yep, yep, that's how it is. I mean, there's bad and good in everything. So, yeah, but but like I said, what I will say is to the white men on this channel and online to just be careful because there's a lot of black women in this space that are not interested in dating white men. And I just want to put that out there. So, because I think
yeah,
that you really covered the woman side, but I don't think that we ever really say a lot about the white male side. So
yeah,
just put that out there. There's a lot of black women, I mean, even in just off of YouTube that are not interested in white men like that. Trust me, I know because I'm a black woman and I know what black women tell me. So I just
yeah,
want to put that out there.
yeah. That's true. And yeah, there are black women that watch this show that are in here that aren't interested in white men at all. I mean, and that's fine. I don't have a problem with that. But I would say just because they're here does not mean that they're in it for you. And I should probably talk more about a white man, what white men need to watch out for. I know I kind of cover women more because there's more women here, but yeah, you're right. And look, there are some women here that are fence setters. They're just swirlers. They don't really want a relationship with a white man. Sometimes it's physical. Sometimes they're confused. They don't know what they want at this point. You know, they see good things white men are doing, but they're still wanting to be with black men, and then they're back and forth. Is what I'm saying. You got to be careful of that too. Um, there's women here that watch the show. Right to me, they're married to black men, and they can be part of the channel and support. You know, swirl to investment. You know, I'm okay with that. You don't have to live. You can support me and not have to live my life. I mean, that's cool. But guys, just be careful. Okay. There are a lot of black women that are on the fence and don't know if they want to be with you or not. You might just be that come up guy till she gets what she really wants. And ladies, it goes both ways. The white men might be using you too that way. So just be careful, guys. That's what this show was about, awareness. And especially in relationships, and if it leads to marriage, that's your biggest investment. Invest wisely. Okay. But yeah, that was good points. Pro white leadership. You hit the nail on the head. And guys, listen to her. She's right. She's a black woman around black women. She knows a lot more than I do, of course, because I'm a white man not around a lot of black women. But when black women tell me something, I listen. Okay. And you should really. But anyway, hey, pro white leadership. We talked about the rainbow switchback Dusty. What do you think about the Ken Skipper Dusty, the guy that's
That's
always
funny.
on YouTube? Yeah,
That's funny. That's funny.
yeah,
Well, those are the men that I just use. So.
Well, they're your biggest fans because they love the drama. They love the,
Yep.
they try to troll you and then they get, they get, they, get their butts handed to them. It's funny. Um, yeah.
Yep.
But that and the Faker Jack jokers, we've seen those. I grew up with those dudes, right? I've seen them around. They're the baller that has a nice car, nice clothes, lives in his mom's basement, or he has a rundown apartment he's behind on the rent on. Those guys are everywhere. Um, but you know, but be careful, ladies. That's all I'm saying. Guys too. Okay. I've been ran through the ringer by a couple of black women in my life, and it's because I wasn't watching for those red flags. I wasn't, I was so wrapped up on being with her that I didn't know her. Does that make sense? Don't get wrapped up like that. Okay. You still got to have your eyes open. Ken Skipper creep. Yeah. Ken Skipper's the one that tries to insert himself into other channels. He loves going to divestment channels, BWE channels. He loves going to channels like mine that promote interracial relationships. He's just trying to stir things up. And that's, when you're alone in the basement and nothing to do, you got to have some kind of entertainment, right? And then he fantasizes about being a high value man too. And that 6-figure man really has 45,000 a year. He just exaggerates his way to 6 figures. Yeah. But anyway.
Yes, but today was a good day. I had to take care of some business. Um, yeah, my office closes at 7 p.m., but yep, but I have a little bit of downtime. Sometimes I don't get that during the day. So this was a nice time today to have this live.
Well, yeah, I think so too. And I appreciate you coming up. And I'll put the link down if you guys want to come up. If not, I'm going to close it shortly as I got some things I got to do today. I finally got a day off. That's why we're so early today. And I want to make some videos too. I want to get back to my the basics of my channel, and I got some new ideas. Hey guys, I got a Discord. Discord is awesome. I'm just saying. I'm going to meet up Sunday about 2 p.m. Eastern. Okay, if you're available, send me an email. I'll get you the link. You can come up, and there's a chat. There's voice channels. We watched Independence Day last week after we figured it out after pulling our hair out for a bit. But that was fun. And it was nice to come together and just talk and just have a good time. And yeah, we did, LV, right? And I apologize to you guys that it was like that, but I was just learning. But it was fun. We had a great time. And right now I could show movies from YouTube, the free ones. I can't show the ones I paid for yet. I got to iron out some bugs in that, but I'll get that figured out, and then we could stream from Netflix and stuff and other streaming channels. It's pretty neat. But that's what I got going on. I'm going to start doing. You remember when I did Captain Swirl on location? I'm going to get back to that. I'm going to do make videos where I'm at different places. I'm going to be going to Los Angeles this summer in Hawaii. Hawaii is going to be fun. I got my equipment together where I can do some, snorkeling and maybe get some video of fish or maybe see a turtle or something cool like that. Um, and I want to show you places that I go so you see. Um, but that's coming down the pipe, and you know, but but yeah, I've been investing in some equipment because I want to show you guys neat things. I don't want to just have you see me in my studio every time. I want you to see. Yeah, Sandy's going snorkeling too. Yeah, Sandy will be with me in Hawaii. Yes, of course. Most of the time, Captain Swirl on location, my wife will be with me. There might be some times I'm in my state where I go to different places alone for like a day trip or something. But and you guys voted for our vacation. Did you know that? When I put the voting out there, where would a place you would go? And it was between Alaska and Hawaii, and we weren't sure because we want to see both. So we're like, hey, let's vote on that. Then we want to go to LA and New York. So I want to go both. I've been to LA. I've lived there. So I know I know all about that place. It's awesome out there, but I know nothing about New York. Never been there. I would like to see it, but I got to know where I'm going before I just roll up there, you know. But but yeah, that's why we're going to those places because I pick places we want to go, and eventually we'll get up to Alaska. I want to go on that cruise and see the glaciers and all that stuff people telling me about. And I think it goes from Seattle up into Alaska. You take a cruise up there. Um, I've heard a lot of nice stuff. But anyway, enough talking about that. So, but yeah. Anyway, guys, if let me put it one more time before I close in case somebody really wants to come up. If not, I'm going to close it. And yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. So, and hey, guys, I got followers that are trolls too. I don't know if you know this, that pretend to be black women and then will act like they're friendly and things are good and then just go off the deep end on me. I've had women that support me say, "Oh yeah, we love you," and then all of a sudden they turn on you and start saying crazy uh, manosphere talking points or something. Just like that does happen. Um, yeah, but I'm going to go ahead and close. Uh, Pro White Leadership. You want to say something before I close this live?
Nope, that's it. Everyone have a wonderful day. I'm still waiting for one of my FedEx packages. Um, and that's basically it. But everyone enjoy the rest of your week and stay safe out there.
Yeah. Yeah, stay safe and thanks for coming on. Probably some people didn't come on because they didn't realize I was on in the day. I'm usually late at night. But yeah. But anyway, thank you so much for coming on. And I'll probably be going. I'm trying to think when I'm gonna go live again. Oh, somebody asked when your next live is.
That's you just have to wait for the community page.
Oh,
Pretty much. Yeah. So it's yeah. So yeah, just check my community page. I'll put my I'll just if you're subscribed, you'll get a notification on the community page, but I don't have an actual time. Um so I don't have an actual time of
okay.
I don't
Yeah,
have a real actual time. I don't have a schedule that time. I can't do that. I have too many things business wise going on.
yeah, and that's right. And guys, a lot of times, yeah, she's very busy, and I am too. And you know, yeah, the best place is check community walls, the community tab. Um, and she's busy, but she comes up with awesome content. And that takes work, to do the research and all that stuff. And then when you're trying to work on top of doing YouTube, it can be a headache sometimes. I know I pull my hair out because I'm like, oh my God, I want to do this, but I got to work. And I mean, it is what it is. But yeah, so check her community tab regularly. She does post when she's going to do a live show. But, understand that a lot of us YouTubers, we got to do YouTube around our work schedule. We just have to. But I'm probably going to be going on. Well, I will this weekend, Friday or Saturday night. And there's another thing. I don't know how late I'm working. So I'll probably, hey, Lady T, good to see you. So I'll probably either Friday or Saturday, I'm going live again. And we'll keep that going. Sunday, I'm going to have about 2:00 a Discord meeting. Everybody's invited. If you want to be on my Discord, you got to send me an email. Okay. Because I can't just put the link on the chat because God only knows who will be on my Discord doing crazy stuff. But if you're interested in that, email me and let me know. You guys have a great day. Okay. And I really appreciate you guys. I appreciate the love. I appreciate that a lot. And I really do. You don't know what that means. Okay. You really don't. That's so uplifting, But anyway, I love you guys. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the support watching this. Okay. And, I just want to promote Black women, white men relationships. Okay. I think it's good. We're finding love and we're different people. I mean, and our marriages are the best. In fact, Black women, white men are meant to be with each other. I'm convinced of that. I mean, it just works so good. It's even though we have our cultural differences and somehow it just comes together nicely. And I want to promote that. I want people to have a marriage like me and Sandy have, that have a family like me and Sandy have. I want that for other people. I've been so blessed, it ain't even funny. I mean, I've gotten more than I deserve. In fact, I translated my wife's name Sandy. I said, what's Sandy mean? I figured it out. It means there's a God and he loves me. That's what that means. But anyway, guys, I love you guys. Pro White Leadership, thank you so much, young lady.
Absolutely. Enjoy, everyone. I will put my page in the chat, live chat. Thank you so much, Brent.
Thank you so much. And I'll be checking out your channel. And when you come on, when you do another one, I'll be there.
No problem.
I'll be listening.
Absolutely. And I will let you know. Yeah, but it would probably, like I said, like I said, I have a lot of things going on. I have 2 companies that I run, and I travel. So it's more of whenever I have extra time, that's when I will be putting up some more content. But I'm always working on content in between. So.
Okay. Sounds good. Well, we'll see you then. And thank you guys. I'm going to go ahead and close. And I'll see you on the next live. Thank you so much, everybody.
Thank you.
Thanks for being part of the Roadrunner family. Big love. All right. And that'll do it for today. Enjoy the rest of your day, guys. Like I said, thank you for the love. Thank you for everything. Oh, my God. You guys have lifted me. You don't even know. And I thank you for that. I do. I thank God that, that there are people like you around that, that show love. And it's great. Anyway, I'll see you guys. Enjoy your day. I'm going to enjoy my day off. I'm going to get some sleep, much needed sleep. I think I'm going to, I'm going to snuggle with Sandy, and I'm going to let her rapture up my heart again. I love her so much, and that's what I'm going to do today. I'm going to enjoy life today. But thank you guys. God bless you and your families, and I'll see you soon. Have a good day.